Now, I know we've touched on it a little bit, but I know you have a core life methodology and dominant logic and strategy that determines your capability and the people around you. What's your thesis that stirs and motivates people within your sphere and outside your sphere? Because I know when just peeked, I wanted to be a little undereducated in our conversation so I could just follow my curiosity. But I knew that I wanted to be prepared and sharp and come a certain way because of the energy that you give out virtually.
Mm,
Then working with the people that work with you, everyone seems on point. Everyone seems to be pure. Everyone seems to have a glass half full mentality.
yes.
What's your thesis that allows people to buy into your vision, thesis, however you want to put it? And what is it that allows people outside your sphere to do the same thing?
So I can say most of the people who work with us, who volunteer with us, have been personally impacted by cancer, or they see me as a Black woman and they see this unbelievable hurdle and know because I'm a Black woman doing it that I just need support. So I personally on board every volunteer, and every donor has personally heard my voice and heard my story and donated because they saw my heart and they connected with, I'm just an everyday Black woman raised by an everyday Black woman in an everyday Black family who's lost loved ones to cancer. And because of that, and having been fortunate enough to graduate college as the first in my family to go to college, but to graduate with 3 degrees and no student loans. I feel especially blessed and responsible for making sure that my contributions benefit the world as a way to say thank you for the blessings that I've gotten. Um, my volunteers are amazing, and they don't come with, excuse me, how can I benefit from this? They all come with the spirit of, how can I help? How can I serve? What do you need me to do? And most of our volunteers have lost a mom, a husband, a sister, a brother, a child, even, or they themselves are cancer survivor, and some of them are battling cancer right now. And our volunteers who live with cancer keep me motivated day in, day out, because I know Desiree needs this now. I know that, and I won't call the other names because they haven't been public. But Desiree has shared her story on our social media, and she's been public about her story. That keeps me humble that, like, we literally are all here together for one cause, one vision, that there can be a better way to treat cancer. And the technology that I've developed, they've seen the results, and it's out on our social media at Dr. Hadia Green, at Ora Lee Org. It's on our website at oralee.org. Their videos, there's footage of it, of us literally shrinking tumors, inducing tumor regression. And so it's not just, I'm passionate about changing cancer. Before I even came to ask for money, I already showed that I could kill cancer with the technology I developed. And it's a different position. I'm not coming from a position of fund my idea, which is what most fundraising goes to, funding an idea. I'm saying fund something tangible that I've already developed. So you're not funding the research, you're funding the beginning of human trials with the technology that's already working. And because it's not a pipe dream of something that may happen 20, 30, 40 years or next lifetime, like, we're literally within 12 months of beginning our first human trial. We're literally on the brink.
Right.
And We have the clinical partners in a variety of cancer, including breast, prostate, colorectal, head and neck, lung, anal, pancreatic, cervical, and you can name any variety of solid tumors. We have clinical partners who are ready to begin our human trials right now. They can't fund it, but they can conduct it. So I need the community to help us raise the money to ensure that this technology remains affordable and accessible. And the reason why that's important, and this is also something that helps people connect with what we're doing, is because um, is because when the EpiPen was affordable and their stakeholders raised the price, it became unaffordable for people who needed it, unnecessarily unaffordable. And they went to court, and the court mandated that they make their prices affordable. But the danger in doing that with my technology is there's too much at risk. People can die when they don't have access to affordable health care. And that's important. And if ever there was a time for me to be stubborn, it's this. And I have turned down investors. And that's another point that makes people support and believe in this, is because I've turned down investors, because I believe that the nonprofit model can raise the money, because I'm looking at the $1 billion a year other cancer nonprofits are raising, without exaggeration, literally $1 billion a year. So if all the people who are, not even all, if a 10% of the people who currently donate to the major cancer nonprofits started donating their annual gifts to the Ora Lee Foundation, we could end an era of people unnecessarily dying from cancer because they didn't have a good enough treatment.